I can't get over that. That is just, they're so weird. I don't get it. How do you even discover that that is a good combination? If you use eggs straight from the fridge when baking, what will often go wrong? I thought most people store their eggs in the fridge. So I am super excited because the Great British Bake Off is back! So we can get all enjoying all of the challenges, seeing how many soggy bottoms happened this year, all that fun stuff. Just, it's one of those programs though that I always feel is maybe on at the wrong time of the day because I've just eaten my food and you usually sit down with like a nice hot drink, you can sit there and enjoy it. But the problem is that watching the Great British Bake Off makes you hungry. And so all I want to do after I've watched the Great British Bake Off is go and eat cake or go and eat something baking related, some chocolate or something like that. So I feel like it'd almost be better if they did it a little bit earlier so then I could run out to the supermarket or somewhere and get cake. I thought, you know what, in preparation for the Great British Bake Off, why don't we try and just test our knowledge on baking? Because I'm promising you, I would never be able to make it on the Great British Bake Off. I'd be that bad. Just, yeah, don't ever ask me to bake. But we have got a baking quiz up, and you can play along at home. You can always let us know how you get on. First question. What does the term blind baking refer to? Blind baking. Well, that just sounds like you put like a mask over your eyes and you try and bake. Obviously that's not what it is. It could be baking without weighing any of the ingredients, baking a pie crust without its filling, or baking cakes in an unusual French tin called a blind. Well, all of those sound pretty convincing, I must admit. I kind of would like it to be baking without weighing the ingredients because that's almost impossible to get right. But I think it's the pie crust one. I feel like after watching a Great British Bake Off, that might be the one that it is. So I'm going to go for that one. So the answer is baking a pie crust without its filling. Oh yes! So I've got 1 point. If you use eggs straight from the fridge when baking, what will often go wrong? I thought most people store their eggs in the fridge, so I'm a bit confused by this one. So A, the mixture will curdle, B, the mixture will be lumpy, or C, the cake won't rise. Well, obviously maybe this is where my baking is going wrong because I always take the eggs from the fridge. I'm going to say it's going to be lumpy. I don't know why. I think maybe just it changes the consistency of the egg being in the fridge. Well, let's have a look at the answer. The answer is A, the mixture will curdle. We've been a little bit mind-boggled by this new tweet and trend that Anne-Marie has suggested. She tweeted that I just made avocado chocolate spread on toast, and before you say ew, you should try it. It's quite divided. Some people are totally into the idea, like Katie said it's called chicado. You could call it chicado on toast. And some other people are kind of a bit freaked out by the whole idea of chocolate and avocado together. So it got us thinking, you know, what are some of those weird food fetishes that you have? For example, I love peanut butter on apples. I think that tastes great. I'll put peanut butter on an apple and eat it. Lovely. But some people get totally freaked out when I do this and they just don't understand. Well, some people have been suggesting their weird food habits, including Chili on Twitter, who says, I eat Nutella with salami and it's amazing. What? I mean, avocado I could get with, but Nutella and salami? What on earth is that? Oh my goodness, who does that? I can't imagine it at all. It's so weird. This is Monica. She said avocado with jam is just amazing. Also, that's another one. I'm a bit like, What? I don't, like, what type of jam are you eating with avocado? Like, strawberry jam? Strawberry and I can't see it. I honestly can't. Also, Georgia says she dips fries in milkshakes. It sounds awful but tastes amazing. I have heard this one, and I've seen people do it. I have tried this and I don't like it. It's not my type of thing. But some people really, really enjoy it. I've even seen people dip chicken nuggets in milkshakes. I don't get that. No, it just doesn't do it for me. Although I have an issue with having hot and cold food on the same plate. Like, it's like when somebody gives me a brownie and they put ice cream on it, you've just ruined the brownie for me. It's done. Don't do it. We've also got something called fairy bread, which is apparently buttered toast. You could add Nutella, and then you chuck hundreds and thousands on it. That's literally all it is. So if you're feeling peckish tonight, maybe you could try fairy bread. My big question is though, how do you come up with these weird combinations? Where do they come from? What inspired you when you were at home or somewhere to think, you know what? As you're making your sandwich, I think jam and avocado would go great together. How? How do you come up with that? Well, we thought, you know what, we need to get ourselves in the zone, so we are going to attempt to decorate some cakes. We thought, better not try and make cakes because health and safety, nobody wants to eat the cakes that I make. Just saying, don't want to go there. We did think about baking something in the studio, however, we don't have an oven, which is always a bit of a challenge, and we did think about using a microwave. Apparently you can make cakes in a microwave, however, I have tried this before, and as per my non-baking talent, that went terribly wrong. So I thought I didn't want to mess up the studio by trying to attempt to make a microwave cake, because I'm sure that nobody would like that, especially the rest of the presenters when they come into the studio and just smell burnt whatever. So we might try our hand a little bit at trying to decorate some cakes. Decorating's a little bit safer for everybody, I think. So first up, we were challenged to make a snowman. Okay, we've done the snowman. Interesting. That was an interesting attempt. The other suggestion was to do a dumbbell. Now, I'm going to make this really easy for everybody. All I need to do is take like a knife or a spoon or something, stick it in one cupcake, stick the other end in the other cupcake, and now I have a dumbbell. I'm liking it. Simple and sweet. Well, thank you so much for watching today. I'm going to delve into these very strange cakes that we've decorated, and hopefully they still taste good, although they look like they're getting a little bit soggy from the spray cream. But anyway, if you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.